Boom. Oh shit! I didn't get the thing ready. Hold on, people.
Ah.
This is the radio show we doing. We ain't done it this way in a minute. All right, let's go.
Whoa, going on?
You guys,
What?
y'all know her name is missing from all that. Ain't no white people in none of that promotion. Not one.
I'm just
we look mighty
temporary.
racist.
I've accepted it.
I've been
we look
very
mighty racist.
Wow.
I was gonna say I've been lazy
What?
lately,
Is this
but
how
I can't call it lazy. I just ain't got around to it, y'all. My bad. That's what I'm doing. It's been months now.
So, what's going on, ladies and
I
gents?
love how
how
Rock just made it.
I'm
super
not gonna
awkward
take it
in the
personal
beginning
yet.
of the episode.
Because it seems on purpose. It seems on purpose.
Cam, you trying to get rid of me?
Hey guys, I gotta start. We're
Go ahead.
we're
Go ahead. Everything gotta work. We'll talk about it later, Michelle.
Hey, what's going on, ladies?
You know
and
what's
gents?
crazy? Hold on. We met for like how long before this episode? Like that's what pre-production is for, right? We met for how
Going on
long?
Hampton
And
Road?
Rock
It was
waits
just a
until the
stark
beginning
reminder
this
of my
show.
absence.
Like,
Welcome to In Your City. We came in every- It's your boy Harrington.
I guess we'll air out our grievances after the show.
Yes.
I'll submit my formal complaint.
Oh, now that we're about 5 minutes in the show and I haven't started the intro yet. Okay, are we ready, guys? All righty then. Welcome, ladies and gents, to another great episode of In Your City here on WNSB Hot 91, the soul of VA.
I find it funny that Arrington, that you were in the pre-production commercial. I find it funny. Anyway, go ahead and finish.
Wow.
Wait, what?
See what you started, Ciroc? See what you started.
I'm sorry.
What's funny? I don't even. I guess that joke flew over my head. Go ahead, Arrington. Finish up your intro, man.
Well, those people that you heard in the background, I already said who I am. I'm Arrington Gavin. Joining me always is my family, comedian Ciroc Fox. We have Hustle Queen, Miss Michelle Young, and we also have our awesome producer, Mr. Cam Gottlieb. Family, how's everybody doing today? Well, I mean, I'm not going to ask that because obviously everybody heard before I even started. So anyway, guys,
that wasn't the whole thing was about fault, not the whole thing, but we're good. Let's get into a great show.
But you know what will make it even? You know, what make this even better? A dad joke. Yeah, let me go ahead and bring a dad joke. You know, because the people have.
See, I tried to burn the time for the dad joke. That's why I did that.
No. Can't do it. All righty, ladies and gents. Okay,
Cam, I tried to be so strategic about it, bro.
He's insistent at this point, so it's cutting into your topic time, sir.
I know. All right. Why did the coffee file a police report?
Oh,
why?
It got mugged.
All right.
I feel
he
like
brought a mug, bro.
That wasn't that bad. That one wasn't that bad.
No,
he brought a mug.
And he brought a mug into it.
Yo, he's bringing props. This is getting crazy.
Pause for a second. Ciroc, your mic is coming in super hot, bro. It's like,
oh no.
Yeah.
Why y'all didn't say nothing?
Because you wasn't screaming before. when you got a little boisterous, it's clipping in my ear.
What about now?
Yeah. Timo mic is working now. You're good.
This is the same mics we are all using.
No. No.
Don't do that.
No.
Okay.
My mic doesn't come with a stand.
I can unscrew the stand, Cam. I choose to use it.
The fact that that's your defense is so fucking funny.
All right, we are on air cam. We are.
No, we pause.
He did say pause.
Okay.
Yeah,
He did say
yeah.
pause.
Oh, that's right.
We can bring it back. Dag joke.
We already said the dad joke, so
No, I mean like the aftermath, but transition it from the dad joke now. You can, and we'll just clip all this.
bet. All right, family. Well, look, let's get it going with the first topic. I want to talk about men going a little overboard with these cosmetic surgeries. So I was seeing recently on social media there was this famous TikTok stars, Charles. I don't know if I said the name right. This man got an 8-pack implant. Now I'll just be honest. And for those who are, will tune into this on our YouTube channel. Yeah, Charles is, he's kind of a pudgy-ish dude. And he
come on now. We
Okay.
see it. Let's just say what it is.
All right. It looks weird. It looks extremely weird. And I feel as though that, like, fellas, would y'all, I mean, in general,
Nah.
Oh my God.
is it
he's
worth it?
flexing
Is
them.
it worth it?
Nah.
He's moving it. Let me take
He's
it off.
flexing them.
Because
I
he
can't.
was
And he's
flexing
oiled
it.
up too.
Yeah.
And it was oiled up too. Please, I'm about to throw
That
up.
was
I'm
a
about to throw
lot.
up.
That was a lot.
Like, isn't it taking a little too far? Because I pulled up this article reported by the Daily Mail. This was in 2023. It said 1.3 million men in America are getting BBLs, lipo, and abdominal implants that cost up to $4,000 each year. So, I mean, look, I realized that as much as I can work out, hey, the abs gonna be, hey, that might not ever happen. I'm good with that. What about you guys? Is it that important to get certain definition and muscle?
I've never been bad built, but if I were, I mean, the only thing that I got a problem with about the whole thing is the fact that they're not following the safety guidelines of the procedure. Like, you're supposed to have a certain body fat percentage before you go into some of this stuff. Any ethical doctor that would have saw this big man walk in their room talking about, yeah, I want an 8-pack, they would have turned his hefty ass around and put him on a 10-week program at the front desk and said, as soon as you get this body fat percentage, then come in here and tell me what you wanted to do. But come on, I'm
trying to see what happens when
handles.
What happens when he like overeats? Like if he's like eating a lot, and he's like, oh, I'm full. Like, what happens? Like, how do you make? Because see, I'm familiar. I mean, I'm not familiar, but when you have certain procedures, it's like every 10 years you kind of have to like update, just like a tattoo in a sense. Like, if
you gotta replace it.
You gotta replace it. And it's just like, is this gonna be like an on-go? Do you just replace it with some more?
What happens if he loses a bunch of weight? It's gonna look like
it's gonna be like big boy abs.
Like it's gonna look like breast implants on his stomach, like multiple breast implants hanging. Like,
oh my God, they're gonna be udders. They're gonna be udders. That's what you described. You described udders. Oh my God,
it's too much. It's too much, fellas. If y'all tuning in right now, please, just do the natural way. Just exercise, eat right. Look, you might not get the ideal body. No body is like the ideal body. Like, you're gonna have to figure that you worked hard to get. But
I disagree with you all right now. If they got the money and they want to do it, let them do it.
I said, as long as they follow the, you know what I mean? As long as they do it right. This man tried to skip like 27 steps, bro. I'm about to show you. Are you not looking at this?
So what?
Look at it.
It's healthy though.
I get
look at it.
I get what you're
look
saying.
Look at it, Kev.
You think there's gonna be?
Look at it.
You think there's gonna be a health implication to follow that? Because I don't think so.
Well, no, as far as like
actually getting
you talking about like dangerous
cause health issues. It does cause a lot of health issues.
No, I get that. I'm saying in regards to him not taking the proper steps first. I feel like it's the same thing whether he takes the proper steps first or he doesn't. Like it's I'm saying he's assuming the same risk. So just get it done. Just go do it.
Just go do it and just
go do it. Just do it.
No, man. Just saying it.
He
So you're
seems very-
saying though, this
I'm
surgeon
saying
did
it's-
not
I'm
have a
saying it's not for
non-optimal
me.
result.
I'm saying it's not for me, but if like it's the same thing when women get BBLs, breast plants, and everything else under the sun. Look, if that's what make you happy, go for it.
I mean, we thought it made K. Michelle happy, but what she do? She took that stuff right out because health. It started
Yeah, but
affecting.
She
Yeah.
rocked it
He
for a very
sound
long.
like
She took it out.
not Pastor Gavin.
She took it out. She had it initially, but guess what? She said, I can't do it no more.
She
can't
rocked
do
it
it
for
no
a very long time, and she got her popularity off the back of it. So it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt.
I'm on the
Off the back of
fence.
it.
I'm on the fence, regardless of gender. I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
In moderation is always gonna be my answer when it comes to something like that. Yeah, get a little. If you want a little fat gone, get a little fat gone. Whatever. You got some extra skin from some dramatic change in your body type, then get that extra skin cut off. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But when you go from like, I don't know, man. When you go from that, he got big boy rolls, elongated titties, and an 8-pack. It just don't add up. The math don't matter.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but how many?
But to Cam's point, hey, if he got the funds, hey, let him do it.
Well, why did he use the funds to do the rest of the body at least?
Why did he do the funds to like
You know
maybe
what?
hire a
Hey.
trainer? You know how much that money probably could cost to hire a trainer for a good.
But a trainer is work, bro. They don't want to do
Look,
work.
he could have got
That's
he
the
could have got
problem
a
with
fat
America right now. No one
transfer.
wants to put in the work. No one wants to
He
put
could
in
have
the
just
work.
got the fat removed from everywhere, and then they could have injected it into abs. They do that. They do
Look,
that
speeding
too.
up the process,
And that would have been more money. His budget was
It probably would have been. Yeah.
$3,225.
Timu abs.
He
Timu
didn't have
abs.
the,
It's 75
he didn't
cents.
have the extra
75
$1,200.
cents. Oh my gosh, y'all. Well, look, let's go ahead and move it on. Let's move it on to one of our favorite segments of the day of the show. It's time for Ciroc. Man, what you think?
Attention, please. It's time for
It's time for Ciroc. What you think?
Now, this one is a tough one because everyone has different point of views when it comes to contraceptives. Now, wait, is that the right? Is that the right term? Did I use that
It's been a long
correctly?
time since I've been in school, so I'm.
I've been reading a lot of Harry
That's
Potter
correct.
books, so my vocabulary is growing like crazy. I just wanted to put that out there. So anyway, we got an interesting question coming from a group discussion, and it goes to something like this. We're going to summarize it best we can, and it's a gentleman who's married and the wife wants to get him a vasectomy. And if you don't know what that is the male version of tubes tied. That is clipping the old juice makers. What is it? Detaching the main line. What is
No more.
Bye bye berries. Bye bye berries.
Let's stop right there. We are
Okay.
on a fine
You
line
right.
here.
You're right.
Good job, producer. Good job, producer.
Scared of what may come next. So let's stop the names.
You're right. Because there's more. Cam, I'm telling you, I can come up with a lot of different.
I know.
So anyway, this guy, he's getting proper positioned by his wife to go ahead and give him the old snippety stew ride to do. And basically he wants me to, he don't want to do it. And basically asking Ciroc what you think. I'm actually thinking about this procedure myself, to tell you the truth. I know that financially I can't afford no more Negroes. I can't have, I'm filled up. I don't want no more dogs, no more cats, no more humans, no more gerbils. No more foxes can be inducted into the family. I'm done. So I've definitely been thinking about it, but I'm low-key a little worried about sexual performance after it all happens. People say it don't interfere with anything.
What does
but
it doesn't? It changes. It's supposed to change.
Well, they say the production of what the thing that gets you pregnant. I'm trying to be safe. I'm trying to be.
I mean,
so
you can say
real simple
medical terms, bro.
No, it's a slippery slope.
No,
I'm gonna be able to explain this with Teletubbies on PBS Kid Teletubby Time. So the guys who get you pregnant are traveling in these cars, and these cars still stay in production, but the guys never leave work. So it's just Teslas on the road, going all over the place without the drivers. That's basically what happens. That's basically what happens at the end of the day.
That was the worst analogy I've ever heard. But keep rolling.
I'm sweating.
So I'm a little nervous. I don't know if it affects performance. I haven't talked to anyone who has it done, and I think that's why it's so scary for men, because there's so few of us who haven't done it. We don't know what to expect. People don't openly discuss this topic. But I definitely think that people should, get more, involved when it comes to male, birth control. Because it seems like it's easier on our end than it is for the women. It seems like it's less complicated for us to what you think? Go ahead.
I mean, it's definitely. I can't speak for the woman's perspective, but like, I think it's more scary just when you talk with the doctor and they will say, okay, this would happen. This is how we're going to do it. You're going to do this. A little slight bleeding here. It's going to be a little swelling after. Like, all that stuff is in your mind. Like,
but I mean, we've been asking of someone. So I'm going to reach in your gut and tie a bow with your tubes. It's still.
Yeah. And it's like a whole, with us, we have to be put under anesthesia. It's a whole surgery depending on the.
I mean, I hope we under anesthesia for men.
Well, they numb.
Put me to sleep.
No, put me.
I don't want to be.
Yeah, y'all don't want to smell it.
No.
That's what I've heard.
What's the limit? What's the limit if you get it done? So, Ayrton, you're not planning on having kids at all, or are you?
I mean.
You're not there yet.
I'm an uncle type, but I of course I always lose in this battle. So I'm most likely. I mean, we're probably gonna have some children in the future. A child.
Told you so.
So one child and snip, or what you gonna do? One child and snip.
I mean, I would say this.
Well, go ahead, Aaron.
I was just going to say,
I'm
no procedure.
Real quick, to add context, from what I understand, it is reversible. So keep that in mind too.
It is reversible. They can
I didn't know that. I didn't know about it being reversible.
The dam stops the river. You can remove the dam.
That's just a lot.
But it's snipped.
I know that's a lot.
We need a doctor on the show.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's reversible. Tying your tubes is reversible too, as long as they don't burn them.
Oh, right.
If
are your tubes tied? Is that a personal question? Are your tubes still active?
They're cauterized, burned.
Oh dear,
burned.
Cauterized sounds
never
terrible.
To be
it does. It really sounds like a very depressing term.
It also means there is no chance it will ever reconnect, because there's been rare cases where it will still
heal itself.
Even if they're tied, that they'll reconnect at some point. If they cauterize them, the whole end is cauterized. Nothing can ever reconnect.
Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, go ahead.
I'll just say, I mean, we could talk about this another time further on, but I have a close friend that actually.
We still got a couple minutes. We still got a few minutes.
Oh, we still good? Okay.
I have a close friend that actually went through the procedure. About like 40, I think he's like 48, 47. His kids are grown, so he's definitely not trying to have any more. He's a single guy, business owner, all that good stuff. He got it done, and I mean, he's living his best life. He is
he's living
his best life. Everything's working, all that good stuff. So I mean, there is a God. Okay, so obviously it's a good, it's a great recovery, but I think again, it's just it's a scary. It's
scary, right? And I think what my answer going to be to it all, like to wrap it up, my answer is going to be to research it more. Tell the group or anyone listening, if you're thinking about it, man, I really think you should go down the rabbit hole and find out more information. Find it all out for us. Like I'm going to pursue more, and I'm going to go down the rabbit hole and find out all I can about it, because I'm pretty sure I'm done. But because that pretty sure, I'm not like a dead set or no. But I know if I have one right now, my life is ruined. So it's like, and I know how birth control with my wife used, how wonky and
I was
Man, it just
so I was gonna say that
Listen.
like the vasectomy, funny enough, may be the one of the lesser invasive
Yeah.
ways of contraception. I don't know why
Mhm.
I fumbled on that word so much. Like just dealing with women and how like you want to go way back to the patch and then the shot and then the
The
thing that they
long-term effects of taking hormones is risking
it's
us for having cancer
crazy.
it's terrible. So
and
like
early menopause.
right.
And she turns into a
Right.
different person. Some women don't even be acting the same. Like it just messes up their whole mental as far to the
Yeah.
point where they don't even want to have sex in the first place. And that's why it worked,
Yep.
because nobody doing nothing.
That's how it prevents it. Because
Right.
you don't want to be
Right.
touched.
That's how it stops it. So I think the best way might be male contraceptives might be the vibe, man. I feel like that needs to be more information pushed out there, more I guess is easily acceptable. It's just more of us open-minded men needs to push it out there, share some articles, and get some fellas a little bit less, I don't know, fearful of the whole thing. Because it makes me nervous. My leg's shaking right now. So
It's funny that we had a 10-minute conversation about contraception and condoms didn't come up one time.
Oh, man.
Not once.
Talks about what kind of people we have on this show.
The number one
No.
option that is not painful for either
No.
partner.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. I'm not doing that. No.
And you know what's funny? When you were first talking, I was like, yo, Ciroc strikes me as a guy that's like, I don't use no dang rubbers, but yeah.
Just
I
slap
don't
it out
sleep
the guy's
around
hand.
either,
What
though.
about
So-
protection?
I'm not out here just sleeping with willy-nilly people all over Norfolk. I'm just
Fair point. Fair
I'm a
point.
married man. I ain't touched a condom since the 90s. I don't even know what that shit feel like.
All right.
Okay, all righty.
All
Then
right.
that's my time. All right.
All righty.
You got too comfortable once again.
Moving
All right.
on. Moving
Next
on. Thank
section.
you so much,
Next
Ciroc
segment.
Fox. Thank you so much for that. I think it's time for the lovely Miss Michelle Young. It's time for Michelle's Corner.
As we
Look,
put Ciroc in
speaking of
timeout.
preventing pregnancy, that just goes right into this. Have y'all heard about Drea Michelle getting pregnant to the 21-year-old basketball player?
Oh yeah.
And she is
Jalen Green.
She is a beautiful 39-year-old queen who just so happened to become impregnated with a 21-year-old, and she
Now,
is
hold
catching
up.
some heat.
Word on the street is she used to babysit. Like, hold up, I'm not even playing. Word on the street is because at that point it's grooming. If she was affiliated with any of these people
Is that
before
true?
this moment, that is grooming. So I'm gonna
Ciroc,
look at
Ciroc.
it while y'all talk.
Word on the street is like that was his celebrity crush.
Any crushes?
What's her name again? Drea.
So,
Mhm.
so she also has a son that's like his exact age. Does that make it weird? I feel like that makes it weird.
I mean,
Anytime you gotta share your homework ideas or projects with your dad, your stepdad, y'all worried about graduating. Y'all going to prom together.
If y'all trading Pokemon
Your mom
cards,
made the
something a little
chaperone. This
off.
is a double date. This is a double date. Your mom made the chaperone.
That's
Y'all
a straight up daycare center. That is crazy. That is
Yeah,
crazy. I
that's
mean,
little-
but
yeah.
it's hard though because it's like
All right. Listen, so according to sportskeeter.com,
Mhm.
Jalen Green first met Michelle when he was 12 and she babysat him. Grooming.
Oh, that is true.
That is a groom.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
yeah,
But
That's grooming.
I also can't say that
Weird.
sportskeeter.com is the most reputable website out there.
That's why I said they name first.
that's. I mean, if that's
It
true,
ain't
then
right.
I
But if-
definitely think that's
Yeah, if
really
it is true, it's a groom.
It's saying
suspicious.
allegedly because hot news hip hop, that's a little bit more, that's a little bit more reputable.
more credible.
Yeah, but they're saying allegedly. But it's the same story.
Yeah, I don't. But how can you see somebody in a sexual way that you knew as a child? Like that's
Well,
to me weird.
You know what makes this even like I think worse, like just for me is the fact that okay, she made her like she became more successful as far as her being a reality star on a show called Basketball Wives, a show where there weren't really current wives of basketball players. They were just, they had a child with the professional athlete, and then they just argue back and forth. So the fact now
none of them were actually wives.
none of them are actually wives. So now the fact is she has a baby with a rookie, a person that's starting his career. And he's
not a rookie though. He's a couple years in.
Sophomore. Okay, sophomore.
So that means he got to be 22 then. How old is he?
I feel like this is his third or fourth NBA, maybe third
21.
NBA season.
Well, he still continue to grow. He still continue to build up his career.
That's what I'm list article.
Yeah, he's 21, but he's been in the league for 2 or 3 years. You can be in the league at 19.
So,
I guess I
still in the he's still growing a career, and I just feel as though like she's been around the game a lot. She knows how the whole format of basketball players. I know she was together with a former NFL star, Orlando Scandrick, for a long time. Yeah. And so it's just it's bad. But what if what if the tables will turn, right? What if I know, Michelle,
that's what I was bringing up. Like if it was a man, a 39-year-old man, who got a 21-year-old woman pregnant. Now, I'll tell you, women would be like, oh my God, predatory, whatever. But I feel like other men, how would y'all view another man who is
predatory
with a 21-year-old?
Very, very, very worse than R. Kelly to me because they babysat. They babysat the girl. So that means
eliminate the babysitting. Eliminate that part. But how would men view
even without that? I like, and maybe it's because my own personal preference, but I can't understand a dude that's around my age with a 20-year-old. Like I can't fathom that because
they had to be talking at 20.
Talking about what are y'all even talking about?
Yeah,
I remember there was a drink, so you had to go to like Sonic together.
Get a slushie.
Those slushies fire, though.
They are hitting, man. Strawberry kiwi. But like I
sprinkle the nerds over the top.
Not the nerds, Cam. Not the nerds
over the top.
That's too much.
I remember 40s. Cam and his 40 sprinkling nerds on his goddamn. That's insane.
They're damn proud of it.
Oh my gosh! But though that's bonkers. I remember that story with Marcus Houston. I don't know if y'all remember when he was engaged. Well, he's married to his to his wife now, but when they were engaged, so he's 42 right now. They got engaged, I believe, in like 2018, 2019, and she was 19 years his junior, and that was really
19 years younger. So what would that have made her?
I mean, she was probably around the same age. 20. He's 42 right now.
Yeah,
42 right now.
Yeah, it was another grooming situation.
Yeah, sure. It's just but like Cam said, what are you going to talk about? Where is this? How does that even like? Yeah, you can be young at heart as much as you want, but it's still going to be a huge.
I'm all for your playtime. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for your playtime. Go ahead, nobody has to know. Do what you got to do. But when it comes to bringing in life to this world,
going half on a baby,
2 decades raising a human, come on. What are y'all gonna be dead before the baby graduate?
Oh my God,
that's insane.
That's funny.
I don't know,
man. Well,
a little weird.
How we looking on time, Miss Producer? Is it about that time?
Yeah, we can wrap.
Oh man. Well, look, y'all. Of course, I hope y'all enjoyed another great episode here on in your city. Be sure to tune in every Sundays at 12 p.m. WNSB Hot 91.1, the soul of VA. We also got some events before we close out. I know my the Rugged Evolution Foundation, they're having an event called A Toast to Moms. We're gonna be praising all the amazing mothers out there. We have vendors. We have DJ Scanless gonna be rocking on the music for us. We have let's see. Ashley Smith from 13 News. She's going to be hosting. We have Miss Roberta Lee, the lovely Roberta Lee, that's going to be performing. We also have Miss Sherry Priester, who's going to bring out the laughs, as well as our amazing headliner, Stephanie. So we're very excited for that. Tickets are currently available on Eventbrite. This event is happening May 11th on a Saturday from 11 to 3 on at the Holiday Inn. Sarat, what you got? I know you have your event happening.
Nothing. We out of time. I don't want to tell these people anything. I'm not in the mood.
I'm sorry. Y'all were just all up in my intro time. You know, I had to. Well, y'all be easy. We see you next Sunday here on WNSB Hot 91.1, the Soul of VA.
So I saw you put something up the other day. Oh, we're done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.